In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to find your Confluence space key. We'll walk through a quick, reliable way to locate the unique identifier for a Confluence space so you can use it in links, automation, and documentation. By the end, you'll know exactly where to look in the browser, and if that's not obvious, how to find it inside the space settings. Start by opening the Confluence space you're working with. Navigate to the space's homepage so you're looking at the correct area of your site. This ensures that the address in your browser reflects the space you actually want. Next, look up at your browser's address bar. Confluence often includes the space key directly in the URL. It's typically a short uppercase code that appears after segments like spaces or display. For example, you might see something like spaces ABC or display ABC followed by the rest of the path. That ABC portion is the space key. If you recognize it immediately, you can copy it from the URL and you're done. If the URL doesn't clearly show the key, maybe your site uses custom routing or you're deep in a page path, no problem. Open the space settings for the space you're in. Depending on your Confluence layout, you'll find space settings in the left-hand sidebar or under a settings or gear icon at the top. The goal is simply to reach the configuration area for this specific space. Inside space settings, go to space details, sometimes labeled space information. Different Confluence versions use slightly different wording, but you're looking for the section that summarizes the basics of the space, its name, description, and key. In the space details view, find the field labeled space key. This is the authoritative value for the space's key. It's usually a brief uppercase identifier. Make sure you don't confuse it with the space name, which can be more descriptive and include spaces, or with any numeric page IDs you might see elsewhere. Once you see the space key field, copy the value. This is the key you'll use in your setup or documentation. A quick tip: if you want to double check, compare it to what appears in the URL when you're on that space's homepage. They should match. Paste the key wherever you need it and consider noting which environment it belongs to if you work across multiple sites. That's it. Open the space, check the URL for the short code, and if it's not obvious, head into space settings, open space details, and copy the space key. Now you're ready to reference your Confluence space confidently in any workflow.